Hi Aries, welcome to your tarot video scope for 15 by Ama. What an important month we have. So as soon as I opened the cards, I immediately picked up in a lot of very strong emotions, a lot of surprises, money and financial, better financial opportunities here. There's the energy of a child or children. So let's break it down and see what one by one what's on store for you for 15. So this is a card that denotes, as you can see here, the Chariot. That denotes lots of, there's a duality about this card, meaning that some emotions, some tensions, a situation will come to a culmination point, but then it will be resolved for the better. This means that a situation that kind of started to happen for you maybe last year, labor, beginning of November, so late fall, beginning of winter. There was a situation in there that started, and now that situation is coming to a culmination point. This can be health problems, or this can be some financial problems or living situation, a problem with your home or with your family members. So as this situation arises, comes to a culmination point when you might even be exploding like a volcano. There's a lot of tension in the air. This situation will be resolved. Now, for those of you who had this problem that started last year and is coming to a culmination point now, it really can be some health issues. It can be addictions that you need to overcome. It can be a chronic disease, condition. It can also be something to do with your digestive system or your nutrition, the way or your eating patterns. So anything that has to do with that will come to a culmination point. You will be forced now to deal with this situation, with this health emergency that you have. And to me, this card in here, the Chariot, also represents the ambulance kind of picking you up and taking you to the ER. And as I said, that this is just for some of you who had some health issues that still they didn't resolve, not for all of you. So once you are forced to take care of this health issues that arise for you at this time, then after that you will be able to resolve this. You will gain a better new perspective of how to take care better of yourself, whether it is an addiction that you are forced to confront or any other kind of health problems like a chronic condition. But as I said, this card, the energy of this card is also about victory. So whatever the situation is, it will be resolvable and you will take a turning point for the better. This can also play in the emotional and the mental state, meaning that if you did have some emotional issues that started, or as I said, last year toward late fall or early winter, then these emotions, this situation will arise to a culmination point and you will be forced to deal with this. This can also mean that in some relationships of your life, there is a relationship in your life where it can be family with a family member, it can be a situation with a co-worker or a boss, it can be even your own personal love relationship that you are in right now. If you are experiencing some power struggles, then you will be forced now to deal with these power struggles within this relationship, whoever this relationship is for you. Like as I said, it can be a lover, a co-worker, a boss. Hey, for some of you, it can also be a neighbor that you maybe don't really get along and he's always causing you trouble. So it will come to a culmination point, and as a result of this, you will actually be able to resolve this problem from this conflict. So there will be some sort of a conflict. Emotion will rise to the highest point, but then as a result, both parties involved will be able to see clearly each other's point of view and then come up to a solution and clarify the situation to make the situation for the better. Now, for some of you, this can mean that there is some good news happening in the home front area. Maybe some good news related to the possibility of moving somewhere else in a different country or even in a different better home. But this can also mean that maybe it's the person with whom you had that power struggle with that is moving away from you. So that means that there's that restoration of balance and peace, and there's a sense here of victory. So the second card that we have for you is the Empress. And the Empress is a card that denotes a lot to do with the feeling of abundance. So that means that there is very good news maybe coming out of a sudden for you that has to do with better work opportunities, work offers. Maybe there's a promotion in here being offered to you. There's definitely a new financial opportunity for you to make more money. Now, if you invested money or if you invested in a project, maybe, as I said, last year, it means that right now this investment, this financial investment or this project is finally coming to fruition. So it's finally giving you a little bit of that money that you were looking for. And this may also happen totally by surprise for you. For those of you who actually work for themselves or they're trying to build up a clientele, to build up your own business, this means that suddenly, all by surprise, your business will start to take off, you will have clients, and you have that feeling of abundance, like money is all around you. So that's a new way for you to make more money. This can also mean, because this is the Empress cards. And whatever I have said so far, this can happen in the first or the second week of it. So within the first 2 weeks, this means that there's this new rebirth, new energy, new beginnings in the air. And this also has to do a lot with good news related to a child. Maybe you as a couple, if you are in a couple, will starting to talk up to your partner and deciding about creating life, creating a child. Maybe it means that you're pregnant and finally that child is coming into your life. So there's a birth of a child here or good news related to a child. And if this doesn't apply to you, if this is not what you are looking for, it just simply means that now, because of all of these power struggles that happen in the first part of the month, as you approach the toward the end of the second week of the month of April, it means that there is this rebirth within you. There's this deeper connection with your inner child. There's this feeling of you feeling more optimistic. You know that there's better for you out there, better chances of coming your way. You can sense that there is a change of luck in here. There's a shift. There's a total shift of energies in here. And even though they might come in a big boom your way, maybe there will be a little bit disturbing or upsetting at first, you know that this is a blessing in disguise. And there's a lot more, there's a better future for you out there, a better future that has more financial stability and definitely more better energy in your family, in your home life, and in your life as a couple. Now, if you are not in a couple, but you are single, it simply means that you are coming to that conclusion. There's this new energy shifting within you in the way how you feel now, in the way how you perceive your future to be. You know, that transition from being a single to a couple. How do you want your new romance, your new love in your life to be? So there's definitely that idea that now there's a detachment from the past, from your love and past relationships. And now you are ready to just move on, and you will be making that decision within you that now is the right time for me to go out there and start dating again, to put myself out there, to take that chance, to restart again. Okay. Again, this month we have to go through a lot of soul searching, as I said, not only within you in the spiritual level, whether you're single or not. There's a lot of research to do within you in order for you to resolve these power struggles that are happening in your life right now. And as I said, this can be a situation when you feel like the power is taken away from you, or this can also be in relation to a specific person. So not only you have to do a lot of soul searching, you have to find your voice and let your voice know, and let them know that enough is enough. But this is also a card that denotes a lot of internet searching, meaning that you are specifically looking for either to learn a new skill that will bring you more money, or you are looking into ways how to make better your business, because as I said, your business is suddenly taking off, and it kind of find you a little bit unprepared. This is a sudden good news, but now you have to learn a little bit more of how to handle all of this. So you will either be training yourself through online searching and finding new ways of how to handle this, or you could, and again, as I said, there's a lot of soul searching in here to better understand who you are. You have a lot of emotions that now are coming out, to a culmination point. There are some troubles here, maybe a dispute with someone. So there's a lot of these emotions in here that after this culmination point, with every thing comes to a confrontation, then the energy starts to go down. So now whatever you needed to say, you said it, it's out there in the universe. So now you need to take a notch down and just do some soul searching, do some thinking, and relax a little bit, because now you have to find out how to go for about a new direction. Now, this person with whom you might have a power struggle situation can be a boss, meaning that now there's a energy here that you might be breaking free from this job, and then suddenly having a better luck finding a better job, or even a job offer that comes to you out of nowhere. Again, as I said, a lot to do with finances here, but this is also in the sense that if you were struggling with a business partner, if you do have a business partner, maybe you suddenly break free of that and you're on your own, and you didn't expect it to go this way, but it is going that way. So now you have to deal with new ways of how to manage the business by yourself. But there is a sense here of liberation. There's a sense here that yes, from now on things will definitely get better, and you can see and you can feel that shift in luck around you. This can also mean that if you are looking for a business partner, then this opportunity will be offered to you. You will be partnering up with someone to make a business deal or to work on a project, and it will be very successful, and it will bring you prosperity in the financial sense for a long time to come. So in the future, as a result of this, if you play your cards right, if you start that new project now, if you start that, whatever that new beginning might mean to you personally, because this is a general reading. So whatever you decide that's your new beginning, then this will bring you a great opportunity here to finally upgrade your life, to move to a better house, to move to even a better office, to move you to a different rank in the society, a higher rank in society. This can also mean that if you were struggling with maybe friendships in your life, this means that now it's time for you to move up and connect with a different social circle. So you will be suddenly finding yourself that you have connections with a different group of people, and this energy will start now. New friends dropping into your life, and they will start to build and build for the future. And it seems like these are very solid friendships, and they are definitely very different. They're very similar to you, and I don't sense this power struggle in these new friendships. Yet again, you need again in here to be a little careful here with your health, because as I said, as I mentioned, let me pull these two cards together so you can see better. So as I said, this is these three cards together. So this is maybe some of you having to deal with an emergency situation with your health. Maybe you need a few days of rest in here, because there is a lot of energy shifting around you. If you are in areas who got that promotion or that possibility to make more money, either through business or collaborating with someone, meaning that you will be working a lot of hours, and maybe you have to take care a little bit better of your sleep patterns, or your health in general. And after you overcome this health problem, or this, as I said, this problem in the spiritual or in the mental health, then this is you finally, as you approach the last 2 weeks of the month, you are able to handle both sides of the equation, meaning your work, your family, balance everything, maybe having to balance two jobs that you may have. This is you balancing your life and your health, your life and your addictions, your life and your emotions, not allowing your emotions now, to take charge of you, but you're in charge of them. So this is all about balance. But this card, as I said, not only denotes more, but this also denotes, maybe you planning of having a second home, a second house, a second business partner. This also denotes expansion, and in a very good way, even in financial sources. So this is finally a card that is bringing you a forgiveness that you need, is bringing you a communication, a better understanding if you had troubles communicating with someone in a relationship, with a friend or with a love partner. So if you do have if this month definitely to some of you will bring some maybe a dispute with a loved one, with your love partner, but this is also bringing you that forgiveness and that understanding, that peace offering. So whatever's going on, if you do have a little dispute or a little argument with a love partner, you will be able to overcome this, and as a result of this, there is this strengthening and better understanding to the two of you. So the reason for this happening is because you needed to clarify something in the air. Okay, you were unpleased in some ways in relation to your partner. So now you will be able to, after you come up to this culmination point, to this dispute, now you will be able to resolve this. And this is the two of you making peace and having that rebirth energy into your relationship, with everything feels much more deeper and much more stronger, just getting closer to the perfect soulmate that you are meant to be for each other. Now again, this card, as I said, this is not just in relations to a love partner. This again denotes a lot of relationship with people that you love around you. And as I said again, that power struggle that finally comes to a culmination point. So this is just reinforcing what I said so far, that after you come to that point, there is a better understanding of how you allow these people to take advantage of you, or how you allow yourself to help these people in their problems, in their addictions. And there's a sense here when finally you realize that where is it that you are enabling others? Where is it that others are not really helping you to fight a condition that you have, an addiction or a health problem? So there's a strong chance in here that this month someone close to you, and I'm not sensing here a lover, I'm sensing here like a friendship or someone with whom you deal in daily basis, and you had a very you had to communicate for them for work reasons, or a family member there, or even a strong very close friendship. There is a sense here that one or two people may not be in your life anymore after this dispute, after this confrontation, but this is just for the better, because after that, there is a sense of more stability in here. This is a little bit money being offered, meaning that if that situation was in relation to a superior or a boss or coworker, meaning that now you are more free to make more money. There's an ease about the money and the prosperity coming into your life. But you also, it denotes that now you have a better understanding of who you are and how far you are willing to let people take advantage of you. This card also denotes very little financial gains. So as I said, there is a sense in here where your finances are turning for the better. This is also sudden good news coming, and new ways for you to make more money, new ways that you never thought it was possible before, or maybe that you didn't know it was possible for you at this point of your life. So as I said, the first 2 weeks will be a little bit rough. There's a lot of emotions in the air, but ultimately I see everything in here being shifted, and there's a sense in here of optimism, and life is suddenly taking a turn for the best. So life will do this to you maybe in a very, very powerful way all of a sudden, but there is definitely a very beautiful and very settling outcome to this. So brace yourself. As I said, you have to deal with a lot of tension and emotions in the air, but ultimately, victory is yours. So please do visit new website, www.amalightworker.com. For private readings, please email me at amalightworker@gmail.com or almastudent2000yahoo.com. And please write me the link below if you do have any questions. I just wanted to let you know that besides tarot readings, I do a lot of energy clearings, I do Reiki healings, I do offer tongue gland therapy, which is acupuncture in distance and has to do with bioelectricity. So let me know if you do need any of the other services. Please write me or email me in the emails provided. And again, please don't forget to visit my website on Ama Lightworker. Again, I'm sorry, amalightworker.com. Thank you.